Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the major pressure belts on our earth surface and how they are formed. This is an important topic of geography, so let's discuss about this topic. First we will discuss what is air pressure. Air pressure means the pressure exerted by the air on our earth surface is called air pressure. Now we'll discuss in this diagram about the different pressure belts on our earth surface. This is your equatorial line. We know at equator, it is from 5 degree north latitude to 5 degree south latitude. This region is called Equatorial Belt. Why it is called belt? Because this region rounds around the earth like a belt. So it is called the Equatorial Belt. So at equator, our earth receives direct sunlight throughout the year. So the air receives most of the heat energy and expands, rise up into the atmosphere. So what happened in this area? At equatorial plate, it receives most amount of sunlight. So the air gets heated. As it is heated, it expands and rise up into the atmosphere. As the air rises up, so at lower level, the air molecule becomes less. So here the pressure of the air decreases and forms a low pressure. Which type of pressure is formed here? A low pressure is formed here. Clear? As this region is equatorial region, so this pressure belt is called equatorial low pressure belt. Clear? Very good. Similarly, at the polar region, that is 90 degree north latitude region and 90 degree south latitude region, our earth gets slanting sunlight. So the temperature of this region is very low and the atmosphere is very cool. As the temperature is very low, the air condenses here and becomes heavier. So the pressure rises up and forms a high pressure region. Which type of pressure is formed here? High pressure is formed here. At 90 north latitude, that is the polar region, also in 90 south latitude area, south polar region. High pressure. Clear? As this region is the polar region, so this pressure belt is also called polar high pressure belt or high pressure region in the north side and polar high pressure region in south side. So both hemispheres has one polar high pressure region. Clear? We know the temperature gradually rises up when we move from polar area to lower latitude area. As the earth gets high amount of sun rays when we move from polar region to lower latitude region. So the temperature increases gradually from polar region to lower latitude region. Yes. Now my question is that if this is 90 degree latitude area and this is the 60 degree latitude area, which area has the high temperature? Surely the 60 degree latitude area has the high temperature as compared to the 90 degree latitude area. Clear? as this area has comparatively high temperature, so here the air pressure is comparatively lower than the polar region. If the polar region has the higher pressure, then the pressure at the 60-degree area must be low, so here forms a low pressure belt. A low pressure belt at 60-degree latitude area, as in northern hemisphere, also in southern hemisphere, there is a low pressure belt. Clear? Yes. The 60-degree latitude, north and south, both has a low pressure belt. As this region is near to the polar region, so we may call it subpolar low pressure belt in north side, subpolar low pressure belt in south side. Clear? At first, we also discussed that at equatorial region, the earth gets highest amount of sunlight, so the air gets heated and expands up. As the air expands, it moves to the upper part of the air, then it moves to both hemispheres. As a heat air. When this air moves to both hemispheres, they gradually radiate energy, heat energy, and they gradually become cooler. When the air gets cooled down, it condenses and becomes heavier. When any material condenses or cools down, that becomes heavier. So when this air from equatorial region moves towards both hemispheres, that gets gradually condenses, gradually cooler, nearly about to 30-degree latitude, this area gets more cooler, so that move downward in northern hemisphere also and southern hemisphere also. In this area, in 30-degree latitude northern and 30-degree latitude southern area, the air gradually moves downward, becoming heavier, so it creates a high pressure belt in this region. High pressure belt in 30-degree latitude area. High pressure belt. Clear? Now, what can we name it? What can we name it? As this area, 30-degree latitude area, is near about our tropical area. In northern side, at 23 half-degree north latitude, that is the Tropic of Cancer. In southern side, at 23 half-degree south latitude, that is the Tropic of Capricorn. So this area lies near to the tropic area, hence this area is called subtropical region. Subtropical region. As this area is subtropical, so this pressure belt is called subtropical high pressure belt in the north side. Similarly, this is also subtropical high pressure belt in south side. So like this, 7 pressure belts are formed on our earth. 1, equatorial low pressure belt at equatorial region. 2, subtropical high pressure belt at northern hemisphere, and also another subtropical high pressure belt in southern hemisphere. So there are 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, at 60-degree latitude area of northern hemisphere, there is a subpolar low pressure belt. It is number 4. In southern hemisphere also, there is a subpolar low pressure belt. It is number 5. At northern polar region, it is polar high pressure belt number 6. At southern polar region, it is polar high pressure region or high pressure belt number 7. So like this, 7 pressure belts are formed on our Earth's surface. Thank you.